Hey everyone, David here with TechWorks, and today on the bench we got an EVGA GT545, and I was able to, or I came across this card because I was scrounging around through some electronic scrap and I saw a desktop computer that had it in there, and I was like, let me grab this and see what's going on. The part number, it's I believe P1002. Yeah, P1002. And it is an EVGA 071 Rev 0.0. Now, before I tear it apart and clean it, I have no idea if it even runs. So I'm going to get it connected to my test bench. We'll see if she runs and goes from there. All right, so with the card installed, I got the drivers downloaded. I actually pulled it from Nvidia's site. It's the 353.62, and it does, where my mouse is, where are we? Here we go. Yeah, it does support the GeForce GT545 and all those other series of cards. So that is the download link. And when I was finished, I downloaded GPU-Z, and as we can see, it definitely is a 545. The release date, I thought that was in 2005, but it's saying 2011, so cool. It is a cool gig-and-a-half card running Windows 10, and there we go. So now we know the card runs. Let's get her clean. All right, so now that I know the card runs and works and the DVI, VGA, and HDMI port also work, I got a fully functioning card that is very gross. So let's get it flipped over. Get these 4 Phillips head screws right underneath here removed. So now I can lift over the card. Wiggle that guy out. Get this off to the side. Right, so before I pull the thermal paste off, I always like to get, I picked up a card detailer's brush off Amazon with these brushes, and I have to say they work fantastic. To getting in between the IC chips and everything, they just make it the bee's knees when it comes to cleaning these things. And they get nice in there with all those deep crevices and whatnot. Just look at that. It's all coming off, all looking good. It's like a million times better already. Beautiful. The youth is coming back. And get that done. Of course, the ports. So now, get some rubbing alcohol Q-tips, get this thermal compound wiped off. Okay, so I am out of Q-tips, got the next best thing, and I always recommend using 99% if you can get your hands on it. Normally you can get that through Amazon. 91%. I'm using some 70% here. It's just what I have laying around. Not a huge fan of it, but I'm pretty confident it should do the job. But yeah, I normally recommend 91 to 99% just from the evaporation rate. But if you have some 70% laying around, that should do the job too. Alright, there she goes. Looking pretty darn good. So the next piece will move over here. It's this guy right here. And fans are always the biggest pain to clean because you can never seem to get inside. So I'm not sure if I'm probably going to end up taking the case of this off to clean inside of it. just because of how dirty. Yeah, we can see how dirty it is. So, all right. We got some tiny little screws here. Yeah, I got that. Yeah. Okay, so now we can see the heatsink was definitely all crudded up and, yeah, not looking magically delicious. So, back on it with the brush. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know why. I really like seeing dust and stuff like that. It's just, yeah. That is a better heat sink. You know, I'm probably just, yeah. Oh no, I got it. Hold on. It looks good, but if you take a look at, see that edge? Well, it has. I'm gonna wash this part. I'm not gonna wash the fan. But yeah, so, and this is why I like taking these parts apart, because I get to get in here and get all these extra cruddy bits. You know what I mean? The Mac Daddy of dirt. So, you know. Plus, I'm probably going to end up putting this guy on eBay. And if that's the case, you know, who wants a used card that hasn't been taken care of, or at least been cleaned? You know, I mean, that's the bare minimum you could do with these things nowadays. Just get them clean. You know, it doesn't have to be, like, perfect, but, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so just going through the fan blades here. Actually, yeah. Man, if only I could stop bumping this thing. All right, it's getting there. It is definitely getting cleaner. So, yeah. Wrap this up off camera. Okay, so with the card disassembled and the components cleaned, let's put this bad boy back together. First thing I'm going to do is grab a thermal pad here for the GPU, because I'm pretty sure the one that was on there is stock. Next, and we'll put this guy back together somehow. Perfect. Next, all right, thermal pads laying flat, laying beautiful. And I'm going to hit the camera again. So the thermal pad, looking good. And let's get so I want to make sure I have this seated correctly before it gets on thermal pad. Here, let me just pull this up just to make sure the pad didn't get mushed up. Now we're good. Okay. Alright, she is looking like she's got a bunch of smudges on her, which is not very cool. Let me get that. Alright, yeah. Here she is. Dirt free. Looking good. Brand new thermal pad on. Let's go ahead. Put her back on the test bench. Make sure she still works. And then we'll bag and tag her. So, here's the card again after she's been cleaned. Everything's running exactly the way it should be. And I just actually noticed that there's a sensors option that I didn't see before, so take a look at all that right there. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Now that I've confirmed the card is 100% working, all 3 ports are working, it's cleaned, it's got new thermal pad on it, and it is running really well. I'm going to bag it in an anti-static bag, and after that part I like to heat seal it just so we don't get any blah blah blah. Yeah, just so we don't get any dust and stuff in there. And then I will mark it. So I'll show you at the end what the final product looks like. And there she is, the GT545 1.5 gig card, all nice and sealed, protected in the anti-static bag. And yeah, so hope you find it on eBay, and whomever bought this, I hope you enjoy it. I took very good care of it, so you are in good hands. And everyone else, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. All those other pleasantries. Have a good day.